I'm super excited that you've joined us today. Kimberly, please share with us how you got started in the cleaning business first, and then we'll switch over to your cleaning products.
I was doing a program to help families and children find resources, and I wasn't making much money. And I always have loved to clean. I like to make people happy. That's where my heart is, just to bring joy to people. So I went and helped out a friend clean her house, and she's like, "You need to do this for a living. You're really good." And I was like, "I don't know about that. I've been asked that before, and I don't want to do it." So finally, I think after the 20th person, I decided to break down and start a cleaning company. I wanted natural products for people like me with sensitivities because I have a ton of sensitivities. I started my cleaning business and it just brought me joy. And from there, it grew and grew, and I got employees and it just took off.
Like you, having been in the cleaning business for many years, I don't know that I started out with cleaning sensitivities, but certainly developed them over time. And then I would find that I was agitated by a lot of things, whether it was pet dander or dust or
Mm.
cleaning chemicals, or it all builds on top of each other. I would go to certain homes, and when I would leave the home, my eyes would just be bloodshot. My nose would be all stuffy. And I'm like, this is not healthy at
Yeah.
all. I know that you feel the same way. And you took it a step beyond just saying, well, I'm going to use better cleaning chemicals. You actually went to the extreme of manufacturing and creating your own.
You know,
So, how did that happen? Because that's a huge change for most people that just feel bad and don't do anything about it.
after running my cleaning company for a while, my biggest thing was employees. When you have employees, you have to do the training. And it's like, how do you train them with six, seven products? Don't use this for this. It was a lot. It was time consuming to train them. I wanted to create something that was truly all natural because a lot of the products that are in the market right now, Angela, are greenwashed. They're not truly natural. One of the ways you can tell is that there's a residue or a buildup on things like floors and granite and counters and stainless steel. That's when I was like, something's got to give. So it literally took me almost 2 years to formulate it. I saved up money. I got my SDS sheet. I got my branding. I got my labels made. It was a lot of money and time. When COVID happened, that's really when it just kicked me into full gear to really get this going.
COVID was an interesting time for us. And I know for my business, we'd never been through a global pandemic before.
Mm.
We were doing the Ask a House Cleaner show on YouTube when immediately the entire world wanted to know about
Oh,
cleaning,
wow.
sanitizing, and disinfecting. And we got caught really off guard because people were asking us questions like, what do I do in this situation? And they were asking questions like, foggers, are we supposed to be wearing hazmat suits? And I didn't know. I've never been through a pandemic
Yeah.
before. So we ended up answering a lot of questions, but also doing gobs of research on our own. We absolutely had to dig in and not run from the questions because now is a time when everyone was curious. I know that during the pandemic, you really doubled down as well to
Mhm.
bring this to the forefront so that people could have the quality products and not have the after effects that so many people suffer with having the sensitivities.
And it was hard, Angela, because when I first released it, the pandemic had just started. People were wanting to go to the bleach right away and they were wanting to go all
Mhm.
those things. My first year when I released it, it was really slow. And it comes back to the education. You know that education is so important when you teach people about cleaning and products. And that was my biggest thing. I'm on year 2.5 now, and I'm finally starting to make a wave.